Welcome back, folks. After was it a month? Yeah, Happy New Year. My camera broke. So far, 5 of the 6 are here. When do we not have a few of those loose? Somebody can't hear Lucas? I'm not muting anybody. It's been so long since I've done streaming stuff. Hold on. I am.
He's like, hey, I'm muting you.
Just an agent of chaos. Wants the world burn, not let them hear my voice.
All right. Who is Woody? Input Woody puns here. Can you hear Lucas? Because you were the one who made the complaint.
Stop playing with this thing. Oh well.
Yeah, thank you for looking out though.
Everybody speak up at once.
Hello, test,
once.
test. Hello, test, test.
I can hear you, Lucas.
I can hear you, Lucas.
Yeah.
In the stream?
Okay.
Yep. Nope.
Okay,
I just
it was.
they just responded say they can hear all now.
Yeah, what it was is
Yay.
the default
Woo, thank
audio
you.
somehow changed, even though I haven't opened up Streamlabs in like a month. So I was like, oh, okay. Imagine that.
All right.
All right. So last time we were together, I have a lot of notes about me. So we'll go with it. So we had to deal with some cloud giants. They were scaring everyone in the city, right? I flirted with the pretty lady and got head pats. We met the rich guy, and he gave us some cool new toys. Well, me and Lupina anyway. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, we found out that Artist Kimber is dead, and we may or may not be going to grave rob. And you guys got the pretty lady to give you stuff from Artist Kimber's trove, right? That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Sounds right to me.
You hit the nail on the head. So I guess we will start going with the introductions. Go ahead, Lucas.
Yeah.
We'll go from Kale. Kale, introduce yourself.
Yeah, as I say, as you just noticed, my name is Kale.
Yeah.
Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome.
And I'm the GM. Pardon occasional muting and coughing from me this evening, but yeah, I'm enjoying us continuing our story for Storm King's Thunder this evening. Lucas.
Hey, thanks. Hi guys. Name's Lucas. Role-playing Liam, Goliath, barbarian monk. Just a well of contradiction, walking around, doing stuff, being chaotic, and a fun fact about Liam is he actually really enjoys tea ceremony. Like enjoys the warmth and togetherness of everyone coming, like brewing a pot of tea, sharing a story, having a macaroon. Oof, love some. But yeah, that's a fun fact about Liam. On to
Nice.
Josh. Josh.
Josh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, hi, I am Josh. I play the wizard artificer Moral Highwater. And let's see, he's I guess really more of a fun fact for him today is that before all the stuff happened with the tyrant, he was actually really excited to work for him until some things that will be more explained in game. But he was excited. He was so excited, so much so that he brought in all of his scribing scrolls, and he thought that he was going to be a scribe for this duke in some way, shape, or form. And it turned out more that he was told to stay in the library and only come whenever called. So, yay! And on that note, Will, take it away.
Hello, I'm Will. I'll play the character Lupina. She's a draconic bloodline sorcerer / fighter. She's also a leather worker and quite young, so she wants to see the world as, an adventurer. So that's why she's here with the group. And she actually hasn't stopped doing guildmates yet, so she might do that soon. We'll see.
All right, and I'm Sentry. I play Violet. After getting some new shiny toys, she's ready for the next adventure, heading back to Treasure Trove, Bank Vault. What was it technically? Where all the stuff was?
It's a vault.
And still babysitting these lugheads. And Kara, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Kara. I've been on the stream before to play. Oh shoot, now I don't remember his name anymore.
Zephyros.
Zephyros. Yes, thank you. Our giant friend, and I will be playing a new character now, not an NPC, and you'll find out more about them later on this stream.
Yes. All right.
Yes, that's right.
And so you continue on your way. You're just kind of met up. I don't know what you shared with each other about like what you found Lupina and Violet, but
Well, we were already with them because I tried to give the lady the ring.
yeah, that's
so
right.
I had offered Pretty Lady the ring, said this is yours when we come back.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, there we go. Pardon me. So
I thought they went to like a tavern or something after they talked with the lady.
kind of like relaxing, spending the evening together.
I can't remember. It was so long ago, man.
I don't
Sorry.
think so. It
No,
sounds
I
like
think
something
we
that
cut
would
it
be
off
nice to
'cause they were
do,
big
but I
ones
think
to
we
the
cut it
vault.
off. But you guys were, excited about going to the vault, which I need to have more specifics because Josh is feeling very eager. Nah, you're muted, but yeah.
You're on push to talk, baby. They can't hear you.
Nah, I'm not.
Nay.
I don't make magic shit, and I'm excited to make magic stuff or like seeing it. No, that's another guy.
Perfect. But yeah, so I said, Lady Silverhand herself is actually walking with you and down to the vault just to see for herself. And you mentioned the wealth of the contents there and the potential need for them for your adventure, but also wanting to make sure that the Ring of Winter isn't there. Right? That was part of the conversation. Although I do remember you tried to sense it magically last time, and you couldn't sense it within the radius of your spell.
Correct.
Okay. So this vault is eclectic, and it's stuffed with items, both magical and mundane, uh, ranging in age from, like looking antiquated to very modern, by where you are standards. And yeah, you can just tell there's chests, that are kind of locked up. There's like racks of scrolls, racks of potions.
Everyone's there, right?
Yeah, you're all here.
And
I'm
it's just
describing this way
ladies,
because some of you are seeing this for the first time.
and it's just Lady
Um,
Silverhand with us, or were there any other
Lady
servants?
Silverhand and one of her guards.
Uh, yeah, I don't know if we need to specifically do anything magical, but could I do a perception check or?
Yeah, sure, you can see. Moral, what's your plan on how you're going to assess the contents?
Detect magic. Go ahead and pop that off.
Okay, great.
And go figure.
Let's see that
And
perception, Liam. So you're detecting magic. Liam, you notice that this room is packed full of stuff, and you can definitely see that there's some weapons in here. You know, with an eye, you can still see there are objects.
Okay. Do I see any
You
rings?
can see if, with a 9, no, you're just seeing like a bunch of boxes and stuff, and then it looks like a weapon rack with like a shiny hammer.
He's cautiously like walking around, like his elbow will bump into something, he'll like catch it. It's like, oh no.
Uh,
Doesn't want to, like, now he's super nervous, like
right. So moral, like you said, like I said, not everything, but so many things are glowing here.
that's all right.
Let's see.
What's giving off that strong good?
You'll notice that though everything here seems very exciting, that there's like a little lockbox with like some fancy inlaid gold and silver on the lid, and a really intricate looking lock, and it's glowing from within. And something's in there for sure.
Okay. Is there any particular weapon that Liam or Lupina? Actually, I'll ask them. I'll be
As
like,
is,
"Hey, Liam, Lupina, is there anything
Yes.
that tickles your fancy as far as weaponry is concerned? You too, Violet."
I'm just gonna sit there and sharpen my claws and be like, nah.
Way to be edgy. Understood.
That's
Quite
funny.
literally.
So Liam, do you want to do? Let's see. What do you think? Acrobatics or a dexterity if you're trying to like, depending on how funny you're being when you're navigating through, or are you just comically like?
I mean, I could do an acrobatics. I don't mind. Have some fun with it.
It's packed full of stuff, and what are you making your way toward?
What? I mean, am
Like I said,
I?
there's a little rack with some robes on it in it, and then there's a weapon rack. Based on your recent behavior, I kind of assumed you'd be interested in that,
I was
but
thinking maybe bracers, something like that.
yeah, I mean, there's definitely some armor in here.
That's like, usable by monks / barbarians who don't like a lot of clothes.
Well, I don't know if you can tell that from afar, so I guess you'll just have to make your way over and check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'll go out as well, and since it has detect magic, like as it gets closer to things, which pieces of armor glow the most, which things,
Sure.
and just kind of get a gauge of what I'm looking at in this trove of stuff.
So, I mean, with almost everything, there's a mix of normal and magical stuff, right? Like some of the cloaks glow, and some of them are normal, but just like finely made. Um, you think that the contents of some of the chests are probably just wealthy stuff like jewels or gold. Only a couple of them have glowing contents. And then, like I said, like almost all of the potions are, like all of the potions are glowing. I mean, do you have identify, right?
That I do. That's why I was picking out the best of the bunch, and then I'll identify those. And then if
Yeah.
it comes down to it, and we start getting to like, oh well, none of these things really fit what our party needs or will
Yeah.
use regularly, I'll move on to the other stuff.
Right. So.
And I'll definitely be taking my time, making sure to do rituals so that I can continuously go from spell to spell without expending all my slots.
What, Lupina, what are you doing right now?
I was kind of just glancing around the room, and when he asked about weapons, I was thinking,
You're on push to talk. I wanted to remind you.
You are correct, sir. So my character's kind of just wandering around the room looking at the boxes, kind of like poking at them, like I can kind of sense magic in them, but not like that well. So I'm just kind of like, I feel something from this box, but I'm not gonna open it. And but when he mentioned about a new weapon, I was like, new dagger would be good because mine's kind of old and worn out from leather cutting and everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you definitely think you could find at least like a normal dagger in here, if not a magical one.
Yeah.
What's that, Moral?
Yeah. If Lupina pipes up, because he did ask the question of the group.
Yeah.
Anybody would like any weapons, armor,
Specifically,
things of
right?
that
Yeah.
specifically. Point out the ones that you're thinking that you would use, and I'll identify that one.
Violet has changed her mind and would like to look for a fancy dress so she can take the pretty lady on a date.
Okay. For sure. And also, Violet, I did want to mention to you that a couple of these boxes are locked. So if you're wanting to do anything about that, you just let me know.
I
But
am
in the
more
meantime,
than happy to help.
So what are you gonna go looking for a dress first, or are you gonna pop some locks first?
I'll open things. I
I'll
like
actually,
shiny.
I'll actually point to the strong box that gave off the biggest glow, and I said, "Mind trying your hand at this one?"
Perfect. So.
And it explodes. Huzzah!
Yeah, right. You can use your thieves' tools. Is there a way to just roll that check from your sheet? I feel like there
I'm looking.
is, but if not,
Yes.
yeah, I thought so.
Attribute? Dex?
Dexterity. Yeah.
Normal, yeah? Or advantage because I'm have thieves' tools.
Are you wearing? You don't have anything that gives you advantage for picking locks? Can't remember if you have gloves or
I'm
not.
proficient in sleight of hand and thieves' tools, but
I think, are you
But
double
still,
proficient in those?
Huh?
Double proficient in both of those, right? Yeah.
just say normal, and we'll add your bonus to it again.
there you go.
You
What
done
lock?
did good.
What lock?
That wasn't locked.
Just like you just didn't pull hard enough on the lid.
As
You
he
gotta go
looks
over
over
to
at
one of
his
the other
noodle
chests.
arms.
Right. So Liam, there's a couple of sets of bracers that look really nice, and Lopina, there are a handful of daggers that have like kind of different designs. So
Ooh.
depending on what you're looking at there,
Moral. Are
right?
these magic?
And I'll look at him as he holds up any pair.
Mhm.
Wink.
But he's waving around two pairs of bracers, both of which are definitely magical.
You've hit the jackpot. Let's share what they are.
Yay.
All right, and Sentry, the box that you did pop open, when you open it, are you gonna look inside, or were you just like unlocking it?
Can I just palm whatever it is? Feel like it's
Maybe.
empty.
Well, I'll tell you what you see inside first. You
Sticky
see
finger bandit.
three iron bottles with brass stoppers.
And as Moral is just looked that way, looked back. Do with that as you will.
So you can make a sleight of hand check if you want to try to swipe all 3 of them. That'd be kind of hard. Are you gonna make a grab for one particular?
Yeah. I just want to be greedy and take one.
Or... Okay. Go ahead and make your sleight of hand check.
Boo.
I think with
Also, roll a percentage now.
So like 100.
Yeah.
Turns out that box of gum Jabbar, you're fucked.
I deserve it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I rolled it twice. 65 was
No,
the
you're
first.
good. But yeah, so Moral, as you're looking around, you definitely see Violet pull out an iron flask and try to stuff it into one of her pockets.
Violet.
Shiny!
Let me identify it first.
I mean, I'm already touching it, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
Nothing bad happened so far. So
Nothing bad has happened until you open up the stopper and it causes imminent death and destruction to anyone who comes near it because it's glowing like a torchlight that has been amplified by
Hey!
1,000.
Who's in charge here? Me!
I don't even know anymore. Because you're doing one heck of a job
Identify
of stealing
the other two.
fish. And I think that's all I've really seen. Besides all the death and destruction and the mayhem, but that's whatever.
Lupina, Lupina, do you have identify as well or no?
I do not. No.
Okay. Done.
I will go ahead and identify these 3 lovely flasks, and then if you walk over with those bracers, I would love to identify those. And if any daggers tickle your fancy.
Oh, is there one there that had the curved blade? We're looking for a curved blade one for my leatherworking.
Ooh.
Yes.
Fancy.
I was hoping I could get like some return daggers thrown. Yeah. Efficient with that.
Well, I think that was something that Moral was making, right?
Yeah.
I didn't take that because we couldn't do that to your sword, which I was really sad about. So I took repeating shot. So
Okay.
if you have, I don't know, any crossbow, you can set it and forget it.
I think I do. One sec.
Set it and forget it.
Jesus Christ.
Just thunk, thunk, thunk. Don't have to think about it.
But yeah, Lupina, you actually find this really sweet looking dagger with a curved blade, and it's got like crossing golden lay down the edge of it, and like a scaly green handle, with gold on the end.
Score.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So you identify them, and you can tell a couple of things immediately, Moral. You can tell that these are legendary items that are iron flasks, and each of them contain a creature trapped inside of them.
Well, that's a definite nope.
Genie?
I'm gonna name my Fluffy.
Genie?
I'm gonna tell you.
So,
how about this? You all don't hear crap. Kiss
this
my
is
I said, Moral will be
so
like,
Josh, Moral. So you know that
But I
creatures
had
get trapped.
one.
So Moral, yeah. Right now, Violet has one in her hand. I was going to tell you what you know about them is that these creatures were most likely trapped in there against their will because of how the nature of an iron flask. If you know because of your identifying it that a creature has to succeed a Wisdom save or be trapped in the flask. When you let a creature out of it, it has to be friendly to you and your companions for 1 hour, and then after that will act normally.
well,
But you also know that you can only tell that there's something inside, but you can't tell what the creatures are unless you open them.
well, that's a. And he'll say this out loud. This is not inside his head, but it's well, that's some shit. Well, I'll tell you this. each one of those lovely little flask. How can I say this? They are
Liam is looking at you so admirably, like you're so articulate, mate.
Thank you. I'm Mother Truck and Try. Anyways, I'm gonna say these are legendary magical items. They hold creatures within them that will obey you for an hour afterwards, but they were all trapped in there against their will. I don't know if they're evil. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're indifferent. I don't know if they're apathetic, if they're just sad sacks. I don't know. But these are legendary items, so hopefully it was used and not on, like, I don't know, a gremlin or a tree that happened to get on someone's bad side.
What I'm hearing is I have 1 hour to make Fluffy love me. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, you've got
if
you
they're
have the
fluffy-
bottle in your hand, and you know that there's
But not
someone
now.
or something trapped inside it.
Yeah, not now. We wait. We want to get out of
Violet.
the place that has all the other magical crap.
It is very
Thank
shiny.
No,
You open it.
I will blow you into the next wall. Do not try me.
She's just gonna like pat the lid so gently, like shh.
So cute. I'm going to trust you now because you're our fearless leader. Liam!
So you have some bracers to identify.
Yeah, he trots over.
God, you really are big. Anyways. And grabs one of them, starts doing the identify spell.
Mhm.
And tell us what we won.
You can tell that these are each a bracers of archery and bracers of defense.
Hey,
And he'll actually hold us like, these are better for. Wait a minute.
I don't wear armor, so that would be good for.
Yeah, bracers of defense. I think having extra defense on you, my large friend, would do very well.
Thank you.
And then brace of archery. I think these will work out well for us in the long run, especially with repeating crossbows. I can make those.
I have a crossbow.
Say what?
Yep.
Yeah, I like crossbow.
Well then.
Do I need to
Lupina,
close?
come here. I have to talk to you, and also show me what pretty things you found. I'll identify them.
So you have to attune to the bracers, Liam.
Will do.
Actually, both of those bracers require attunement.
Woo!
I just want, fence.
Yeah.
Quick
Best.
question. Do bracers
Yes.
count as armor?
Nope,
I don't think so.
they don't. I'm
That's
looking
part
at it
of
on
their.
Beyond,
That's why
D&D
they're. That's part of
Beyond.
why they're so powerful, is because you can wear bracers when you don't wear armor.
While wearing these bracers, you gain a +2 bonus to AC if you are wearing
It's
no
only if
armor
you're not
and
wearing
using no shield.
and no shield. Yeah, so if you were to wear armor, you would not do that then.
But you're all
So
a sword and a slashy in the pew pew. So you're doing great.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my
Lupina
friend.
has two finely crafted daggers. One of them is normal, and the other one is a dagger of venom.
Let's see, what do? And that's how he incants the spell. He says, what do? And he just holds it in his hand.
It's very majestic.
He's like,
To his face.
what to do?
It's a +1 to attack and damage rolls, and you can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade for 1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature. And then that creature must succeed a Constitution save of DC 15 or take 2d10 poison damage and be poisoned for 1 minute, once per dawn.
Gross. And the other one?
It's a dagger.
Oh, just regular dagger.
Pretty nice dagger.
It's a dagger.
It's a dagger. It's a
Um,
pretty nice dagger.
and actually, I'll be like, that one is the good one, but that's a dagger of venom, my friend. If
I'll
you
take them both.
all right, whatever floats your goat. I was gonna look for another dagger for you, but okay.
Well, I figured I'd use the venom one in battle if it, need be,
And
and then the other one's for leatherworking.
fair enough. And as far as the cloaks are concerned,
Yes.
let's see. I'm looking for cloaks and
So they also have robes,
and
cloaks and
yeah,
robes.
cloaks and robes. I'll look for the brightest of the cloaks and the robes.
Well, it's funny you should say that. So there are a couple of them. I think I mentioned last time that one of them you'll be able to tell the cloak of the Manta Ray. But while you're looking for shiny stuff, you will definitely be drawn to this robe. It's a robe. Like some of these items were absolutely absurd when I rolled this up with Kara. A robe of scintillating colors. So it's the definition of very shiny. There's also a robe of useful items. There's
Classic.
a cloak of the Manta Ray. I've already generated the extra patches for your robe of useful items.
Let's see. I like the cloak of useful items. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take the cloak of the Manta Ray. I'm gonna rock that because let's see, your boy hasn't done too well whenever it comes to water. One time, but one was enough.
Sentry. Roll a perception for me. Yeah, so go on, moral.
And he literally starts helping it out. Oh, yeah, max that out. Okay.
What do I see?
You see everything.
All of the colors.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get to what you see in just a second. I'm letting moral finish here.
All right, so I pick up the cloak of the Manta Ray. That's the one that I'm gonna keep for myself. The scintillating thing doesn't really do too much for me, and from what I got from it, all it is it's opulescent. It's very beautiful, but
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
have any other
literally very
function.
beautiful. I mean, it does have another function. Did you look at it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at all the pretty colors.
I was just making sure.
What do?
It has 3 charges, and you can expend an action to cause it to display a shifting pattern of dazzling hues till the end of your next turn. Creatures that can see you have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and in addition, any creature in the bright light that can see you when you activate it must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or be stunned until the effect ends.
Does that recharge?
Yes, it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. So, Violet, what you see, you notice that the iron flasks each have a different engraved, like an etching on the outside of them, showing different stuff.
Okay. Can I attempt to read it?
They're pictures, so you're doing great.
What's Fluffy look like? What's Fluffy's picture?
Yeah, as I say, the one that's in your hand looks like a gnome. But you notice that the 2 that are in the box, one of them, looks like almost like an angel, and the other one looks like some sort of devil creature.
All right, so we got Fluffy, we got Sparky, and we got Spot. Each of their names. That's it. I'll point it out to Moral. and I really want to open my gnome. She's just gonna have like excitement in her eyes.
Hmm.
Wait till we get outside. Don't know if I have to repeat myself. Oh
How bad
yeah,
could a little gnome be?
you can do it later.
Uh, a- after having his bracers identified and putting them on and beginning, I guess, does he have to meditate?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's say
you-
I don't know if you'll want to attune to them right now. Yeah, but
Yeah, he's just got them
you'll
on
have
right
to.
now, and he'll
Mhm.
meditate later, and he'll
No worries.
stride over to the lady and basically kneel in front of her and be like, "Milady, thank you for this gift. It's right thoughtful of you. I know we're supposed to be looking for the Ring of Winter. Uh,
it's not here.
it's not here, so we kind of took stuff that we might found useful, but
Yes.
We discussed that beforehand, my friend.
No,
I
absolutely.
just wanted to recap, and
No problem.
yeah, and
Yes.
thank you. You've been a right help.
I'm glad. He says, like, I know that you all are risking much with very little promise of reward that I know of. And
Well,
so,
that's how you get reputation, more
Yeah.
valuable than gold.
sure. One of the other locked boxes, if you want to keep picking open boxes, or are you just fixated on the gnome flask?
I'm pretty fixated on the gnome flask. I
Okay,
kind of just
so
want to
let's.
keep inching the top off, like little by little. Like it's later. It's
I will
later.
blow
It's later.
you
It's later. It's
into a
later.
wall.
Violet, make a wisdom save.
I love to hear it.
No.
Yeah, no, you just pop that flask
Perfection.
open.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Love it.
asked for it.
Love it.
Yeah, you're just like, later. It's technically later. He's identified like 4 things. Um, so yeah, you pop open the flask, and out comes a little gnome whose clothes are all strangely like antiquated looking to you. Kara,
Yes.
would you like to describe Vestra?
Yes, I will. So, as you have guessed, she is indeed a gnome. And she's even short for a gnome. Standing very tall at a 3'7". You know, a respectable height.
Hey, pull your mic just back very slightly. Just
Like
very
closer?
there we go. No, away.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're totally good. I was like opposite thing. So yeah, short even for a gnome.
Her bright red hair and yellow eyes, and you can see even in the antiquated clothing that she is dressed for winter. So
You look like a fluffy.
indeed.
Does
Well,
Liam see this?
Yes, out of this, you see Moral and Violet characteristically bickering over something that you're not paying attention to because you're talking to Lady Silverhand. And then suddenly, Violet pops open one of those iron bottles in her hand, and a gnome woman popped out of
Oi, that's a new person.
it.
Indeed.
What's your
Liam's always
name?
here.
My name is Thestra Folklore.
Oi, nice to meet you, Thestra. I'm
Yep.
Liam. And this is the gang. Everyone
Yeah,
introduce yourselves.
Moral looks like he's in shock.
no, I'm not shocked. How this? He's gonna sidle up to Thestra like real quick, and he's gonna be like, "All right, Thestra, hi. Name is Moral Highwater. Pleasure to meet you. First thing I need to ask: are you violent at all?"
Well, they can't do
No,
anything
no, no, no.
for
Hold on,
Awa.
hold on. I'm asking Thestra. Are you violent at all?
Now, Thestra is wearing a rapier on their hip. They have a crossbow and bolts. Little
God, I
dagger.
didn't talk to you.
Okay. So go on, Thestra.
I'm
Define
gonna step back and be like, I will be if you get any closer, and don't tell me where the hell I am right now.
How about this? You're right now in Waterdeep. That's number one. Number two, judging by your clothes, you're very old. I'm asking you a question. Please answer it. I answered one of yours.
This is not violent towards friendly people.
Not violent towards friendly people. That's a plus. We've got a winner.
What
win!
is Waterdeep? Where
We're
is
in a
that?
big city.
I'm
On
gonna go
the
identify more things now.
we're on the Sword Coast,
Nice to
right?
meet you, Thestra. Nice to know you're not
Yes.
gonna stab me.
We're on the Sword Coast in Water. Where are you from?
Targos, by the spine of the world.
I'm from nearby the Spy of the World. Would I know Targos?
Is it Targos? Yeah. That's what I have in my notes.
Yeah, although she's saying it, or the character's saying it different than you're used to. But yeah, you've heard. Yeah, you know Targos.
Oh, I know Targos. It's far away, but you know, you're on the same realm. You're not on a different plane, so that's good.
That's good.
Do you know the year you came from?
We were in the middle of a war. What?
Yeah, Waterdeep definitely didn't exist yet. I just.
Yeah. It's like I have no idea where
Yay!
Waterdeep is.
Well, Ancient One, good to meet you.
Yeah. So yeah, moral. Even though you're trying really hard to ignore this, I'm sure the hearing the history part,
We'll have
you've
at least an
identified now.
hour. It's like we have at least an hour. I'm going to identify these items. Then we will have a talk about history. I have books for you to read.
So you've
Okay.
identified.
I like reading.
He actually gets a small grin. You know, he's like, oh no,
Oh.
serious time.
I'm
I
Violet.
like
I
looking
freed
at
you from your
pictures.
bottle.
Hello,
Do you
Violet.
know about the other 2 bottles?
There's 2 more bottles.
Yeah, can I like show her the insignias on them?
Yeah.
Do we want
So
to be waving these around?
I mean, she's our friend for at least an hour.
Sure.
Can I make actions on my own? Do I have to wait till I'm like told to do something for that hour? I'm not sure based off of
if you're not
the
given
conversation that-
commands, you can. Yeah, here. If you're
okay.
not given
You
any
are allowed
commands, then
free will
you.
as long as it doesn't harm us.
Oh, nice.
Or pretty lady.
Or pretty
Right.
Oh, hello.
It just says
Hello.
if you give no commands or give it an action that is or command that is likely to result in its death, it defends itself but otherwise takes no actions.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so you'll do stuff if you're told.
Okay.
Right now.
Otherwise, just chilling here.
Go
Can
chillin'.
I command her to have free will as long as it
Sure.
doesn't harm us or the pretty lady?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can give those
basically.
kinds of directions. That's fine.
We need like 3 laws of robotics, sir. Okay.
Right. Yeah, nice. But yeah, you seeing the engravings on the other ones. So like I said, you can see a picture of what looks like a man with like angel wings, and then picture of some sort of like. Actually, looking closer at it, it's like some sort of weird like bug devil thing.
Ooh, bug devil.
Okay, since
One.
I have free will now, I'm gonna take a closer look at that angel bottle.
Sure. Let's see. You can give me a history or a religion.
All right. Get my sheet.
Sorry. How about you, Lupina? You just kind of taking it all in? Person just popped out in front of you.
I'm taking it in. I kind of walk up and I go,
All right.
well, I'm not the shortest here anymore.
Let's see.
You're on push to talk, by the way.
Yeah, well,
bud.
yeah, well.
Oh, is this better now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I was hitting it. I guess it wasn't working. But as I kind of walk up and I look down, I go, well, at least I'm not the shortest in the room anymore.
Yeah. True. So with your identifying stuff, like I said, I can give you a breakdown of the potions now or later. But you find some potions, oils, and ointments.
Kind of oils.
An oil of slipperiness.
No. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
not playing a horny bard this time. Oh well.
And gosh, I don't know how to pronounce this. Kyotom's ointment. It's a glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, and it has a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Ooh,
Nice. I want
So,
fancy.
Let me just go ahead and write that down.
yeah, let's put that in the group inventory.
Oh, and an oil of sharpness too. You had an oil of slipperiness and an oil
Ooh,
of
yeah, I
sharpness.
want. Sorry.
Well, you're good.
I will write this into the group. Like, I'm sorry. Are we allowed to do we have a limit as to what we can take?
I'm
You're
kind
right.
of keeping it to a certain point. I like at some point I'll be like, we have to cherry pick at least 2 or 3 things per person.
Yeah. So
I was
far
gonna
I have
say,
braces.
yeah, Lady Silverhand, probably like having been standing here for all of this conversation, isn't so sure about the iron flasks. She's asking
Consider we
you.
just
She's gonna,
opened one up in front of her
yeah,
irresponsibly.
she's gonna step in and ask you, if before you leave, if maybe we can see what's inside the other 2, but she's not sure. Like if it's okay, like you can take some of this other stuff, but
I'm
you
gonna
know.
pick up the gnome and hold it up and like pout, like big cat eye pout. But they're so cute.
See, I'm not talking about the person
I'm-
that you freed. I was discussing the flasks to trap other creatures within.
Oh, you mean you want the empty ones?
Yes, and I want the other ones to be empty also. I don't know what's like. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
really don't want to free a giant
Okay.
bug demon thing in here.
Well, at least
Yeah.
maybe the one that you said might be some sort of angel.
yeah.
might be
It
good.
could also
I
be
have
a
that in my
fallen
hand,
angel.
right? I'm always looking at it.
I would trust her with the demon one. If she wants that one, she wants to open it on her own, like, and take control of it, like, she can have that.
That's
She's
hilarious.
pretty. I trust her. She seems nice.
Nice.
I feel like she has
not
I
teeth.
am
nice.
in love with her. You're right. I would
I
by
want
default
a
give her whatever
tea
she wants.
date with
Yeah.
this woman.
Oh,
So
also, Lupina.
Yes.
Just a question: do you are you proficient in wearing any sort of armors?
I mean, yes, in light armor and medium armor because of my fighter background, but I don't wear them because of I got dragon scales.
Ah, got it. Magical armor not good for you. Perfect.
I mean, a robe would be fine because I don't think robes have an AC value, do they?
They don't.
There's. Are there any cloaks of protection in?
I do have the cloak of is it the opulescence or whatever it's called?
Robe of scintillating colors.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
pretty cool.
I do wear a
That's-
cloak.
But it wouldn't
Yes,
raise
there
your
is
AC.
Or is it a cape?
a
I
cloak
can't
of
tell.
protection.
Cloak
You
of
also do
protection.
find some splint. Yes, some splint adamantine armor. So you said some potions. If you pop open what looks like a jewelry box, I'm just gonna assume because Violet said that they were going to do so. You'll find a circlet of blasting and a ring of animal influence.
So there it was. Blasting.
Blasting.
I got
So
you.
anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah. Oof. Circlet of blasting. Sorry. I would like the if no one else wants it, I would like the oil that of sharpness.
And I'll actually hand it to you.
You. Gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will. And we'll see about making that permanent. And then you said the splint mail? You said there was something about
There's
the splint mail?
splint adamantine armor. There's a necklace of fireballs, which I know you hate.
Oh, just never
There is
thrown the whole thing before.
a hammer of thunderbolts.
Seeing your face, Lucas, was
Jesus.
priceless. Just mwah, chef kiss, beautiful.
I mean, I just wanted to clarify because, like, okay, so I got the Storm Giant's great sword, and I know we talked about it on that night, but I don't know if we followed up. Am I good to go with that? Do I have full proficiency, or do I get disadvantage at all? Because
The giant thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we had been trying to remember what we were doing with that.
I thought you just tweaked it.
It was a training
Yeah,
montage.
I think we just
wasn't
like adjusted its stats down to make it like slightly more reasonable, and you were just using it with
Okay.
proficiency.
Cool. Making sure.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
yeah, so I'll keep that because that's a magical weapon, right? Storm Giant's great sword. Does that count as magical?
It
If it
can
wasn't
be.
flaming or anything, then I don't think so. But yeah, but moral can make things magical.
With my fluttering eyes.
Yeah, he would pop it off back strap and say, "Let me know if you could when you have a minute. This can be magical, or if it already is."
Actually, yeah, a storm giant carrying around something that is magical is probably pretty normal. But we'll check it.
Yeah, like we can. It would be cool to mess with it. But yeah.
Yeah. Because I haven't really actually cast Identify or even actually pointed my eyeballs at it, really. And I'm now pointing at it.
Got it.
My eyeballs, they're just like burning red. Like you can just see like smoke coming out of the sides because they've been going on for so long. It's just like I see things.
Speaking of seeing things, go with my history check and that
Yes.
flask of the angel I have in my hand.
Okay, good. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're not sure, but you think that one is a godlike angel.
I'm opening the flask. I'm just opening it. I don't even care. I'm just opening it before anyone can say anything. I'm opening it because being in that bottle was hell. So I'm opening
And
the bottle.
Liam, you were saying, sorry. Yeah. So the little gnome uncorks the second iron flask, and out comes it looks like an extremely buff man with angel wings holding a great sword. Kind of want to pop you guys over to the battle map just so I can show you his token, even if
Please.
we're not. Let me see.
Well, if I wasn't gay before, I'm definitely gay now.
Nice.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm a trisexual.
Get you guys over here.
Wait, no.
Listen, Liam will try anything twice. All right.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome.
Oh.
So, he's a godlike. If anyone else wants to make a religion or history check to see what they might know.
I got
Since now this is out in the open and not in a flask.
Violet's just
and
afraid to be
Thester,
like,
let me drag you on with me.
Oh, that'd gonna put it back. I'm gonna while they're freaking out, I'm just gonna call to it, and be like, "You're free. Go home. Run away. Do whatever. Just you're free now. You're out of that fucking bottle."
History? You said history or religion?
Would my
Yes,
new
I'll
command
give either one.
supersede the freedom thing?
You can't. Okay, hey, you're
You
still
already wished
under our
me free
thing.
will.
Yes, I
That's
did.
true.
But
That
we
is why I
also
was
did
asking.
laws of robotics rules. All right, you can't.
I don't know whether
Ah.
or not this is gonna
That
hurt
thing
you.
could
It's
hurt.
fine.
could-
It's friendly
yeah,
just for an hour.
you have to ask. Like, we need to at least ask, like, what kind of thing it is. Do some insight checks.
No, it deserves freedom. No one deserves to be trapped in a bottle like
Actually,
that.
since like going through my history knowledge, I couldn't find anything. Can I just like go through my religious knowledge and see if there's anything that's down that
Yeah,
track?
I'll allow either one. And Violet, are you going to attempt anything, or are you just gonna stare at the pretty
Nah,
man?
I don't got no
Nope.
smarts.
Nope, that's a Jack Diddley
I-
Dickinson.
I guess
I'm-
I can try, but I really
Yeah.
ain't got no
That's
smarts.
really funny.
Let's see.
Right.
Eh,
I'll try.
Woo, go Lucas. Or Liam,
uh,
excuse me.
Please, everybody, roll ones
So
and
good at my
threes.
job.
Please, I want it so bad.
I mean, I got a 17.
Definitely not a 3.
Nice. A 17 is not bad. And then let me see. Waterhavian nobles are proficient in history as well.
Nope.
She doesn't know anything. Then. You know how it is.
Hi,
Violet though.
what's your
Violet
name is?
and Violet and Thestra. Yeah, right. So she doesn't immediately want to share that necessarily. So he says Solar are godlike in their glory and power. Kara and Violet, I'm going to say both of you know this. It is said that only 24 of these exist in all of the realms.
Well, good thing I just freed it.
Has angelic, yeah. So
Gutter.
yeah,
Like
I will
vicious
share what
bee.
I know with the group.
And I will pull out my book and start writing.
yeah.
And
So
I'm
for
gonna
those of you
walk
don't-
up to it too. That works.
Right. So
Hello,
it says
mate.
here as a description, so you can know what 5e angels are. An angel is a celestial agent sent forth into the planes to further its god's agenda. Its sublime beauty and presence can drive awestruck onlookers into their knees. Yet angels are destroyers too, and their appearance can portend doom as often as it signals hope. Angels are formed from the astral essence of benevolent gods and are thus divine beings of great power and foresight. So, yeah, they're embodiments of law and good.
How
Woo.
are you?
I would like to hide,
Says,
because I am not.
okay, so you hide, making a stealth check. Otherwise, he says, I am free.
Well, that's
Yes.
great.
Yes, free. Oh, nice stealth.
Thank you.
Where
You just like dash behind some shit, like underneath things.
bury yourself in the gold.
Little chaos gremlin. Yeah, you Scrooge McDuck down under some gold.
Which god do you serve, mate?
He says, I am the steward of Torm.
Oh, okay.
Torm,
Torm, you say.
relatively friendly with Ogma, but Torm, excellent.
Can I
Wait,
do
So we have
religion
2 friends.
check?
Are we going for 3?
Sure,
See
yeah.
who
I was like, I said
Torm-
anyone can make a check if you want.
Okay.
Who's Torm? I don't remember.
It's okay. Well, let's
Can-
see what everyone else. See here. Not bad.
Not
Moral,
great.
you're having an off day.
I am.
So Torm, it's enough because this is an active religion, is the loyal fury, the true, the hand of righteousness, the god of duty and loyalty, revered by those who face danger to bring about a greater good.
Yeah,
Of course,
Torm's
there's more you
cool.
can say. Yeah, Torm is seen as the good right hand of Tyr, and as such a symbol is a white gauntlet made for the right hand.
Where the
Yeah.
Order of the Gauntlet actually came from. Yeah.
Well, we honor you and we honor Torm. He's much appreciated. We hope are you on any special mission from Torm, or do you have any given role?
Says, well, things obviously had gone astray as I was trapped, and so now I must go and try to resolve that situation. But first, I want to thank you for freeing me.
Do you
He's
know
kind
what's
of
in
looking
this
around.
one? And I hold up the thing, just my arm outside of the gold.
That's so funny. So like, yeah, fully breaking your hiding spot. You're just like, what's this?
Yeah,
Just
I
like,
want to see if he knows.
yeah, right. Yeah, it seems that he can sense what's inside. He says, yes, this is a loathsome creature. It's a chasme.
Religion.
It's disgusting.
Kazmang?
Yeah, or that's how he's saying it.
I will look at Pretty Lady and be like, "You can have that one. Don't open it."
History or religion, actually, for Casme, for the name.
Say a history for that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see how you're doing.
There we go. That's what the number should look like.
Excellent. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, so like I said, it's an unspeakable crossing of a humanoid and a fly. Again, though you may not be interacting with it, just so you can see.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
Best. I feel like we
It's
just
Jeff
need to use it. Yeah, it's Goldblum. As
Yeah, listen,
like
sometimes you really are the test subject.
well, my lady, if you ever need shock troop demon, here you go.
Honestly, if we brought it out now, and it's demons, from my understanding, are not good at all. They cause imminent destruction wherever they go. Is that right over there?
Of course.
Well,
Yeah.
it would be better to use it in like an imminently dangerous
Dire.
situation, then it can be used destroyed. And I don't know if it would go back to the plane it came from, but at least it wouldn't go on to do any more destruction. Make sure its existence ends.
Yeah,
We
like
could
Last
release
Order.
it and tell it to go back to its realm.
Yeah, release it only in a dire need. I like that idea. Because then using something bad for good.
I don't like the thought of keeping a prisoner.
That's true, but also, I don't know if you
Demon
know
prison.
this.
It's
Demons.
freed after an hour.
But if
Yeah.
we release it and order it to go back to its realm, then it can't come back.
But what would
Or
it
at
have
least
to do
don't
to
think
go
so.
back to, like, we don't know if it has the power to like port itself back, and I don't know if we have anyone with banishment, do we?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the angel and be like, "Hey, do you have an idea? You could. It's just an idea.
Can you banish this demon if we release it?
Would you help us, please?"
Trying to see.
What they do.
That's just. I'm trying to see what dispel good and evil does.
So Liam would turn to Thestra and gesticulate, say, Thestra, we are on a desperate mission. There's been an unraveling of things for the Giant, and they're warring with each other and the small folk.
The
Any,
giants are fighting amongst themselves?
yes.
Yeah, that's news to you, Thestra.
Yeah, it is.
The ordning has been broken. Are you familiar with that?
No, what's an ordning?
Cosmic caste system that the Giants have been in for, would it be millennia or just
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah,
actually,
for a long time, and it's causing all kinds of trouble. I figure, much as I don't like prison, demon could be a resource best used in such a way to end the chaos overall. If we can control some of it, we can end all of it, maybe.
So, to answer the earlier question, he has the ability to dispel evil and good, and that comes with the power of dismissal. As an action, he can make a melee spell attack against this creature, and on hit, attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane. Creature must succeed a charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane.
we can just give it the order to take the hit,
Yeah.
and
Although it
then
can't hurt it, but I don't know if they would know that or not.
no, because it
Go
Uh,
home and never return isn't doing it any damage.
right.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's like, is it physically a melee hit, or is it like a spell melee attack
Yeah,
where it's like
it's
dismissed?
Melee hit.
yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't.
okay.
Although that's separate from what they're discussing, which is the ability to command it for an hour after it's freed.
I say we take it in case we need help in a fight. And if we need it to protect us, we give it that order. And then close to when the hour's almost up, we banish it.
The other two flasks are now have a different symbol on them now that they are empty.
How do we destroy those? Do we know? Can we figure it out? I hate them.
Understand your hatred, but let us understand that there may be something that we used it on, like a great evil or something along those lines, and then we cast it into the sea, kind of like throwing. This is, and he points to the angel. He's like, "That's a godlike being. That's a demon. If that's something that we come across, one of these might be of use."
Yeah.
It's the same with me doing sealing spells. It would be no difference.
I
I
don't like
under-
it still, but okay.
I understand your feelings. You were trapped in there for, and what was the year that you disappeared?
I don't know. You guys were talking about giants fighting amongst themselves. Last I heard, the dragons and the giants were fighting each other.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you were during that war. Ah,
It
well,
had been going on for almost 500 years at that point, but it's old news.
huh. Yes, that's old news, and then it's more old news. Uh, uh, mm,
How
hmm.
old? Since you said the giants are fighting amongst themselves, I imagine they're not fighting the dragons anymore.
No, that's been
They're still fighting. They're fighting everyone.
oh, they're fighting
Oh,
everything just to find artifacts and things to get themselves up in the ordning. Although
Has
some of
anyone
them,
even seen a dragon recently?
I'm part dragon.
See one
that's
every day.
fair. You see one
Fair.
every day. Wake up in the morning.
You know, you definitely didn't deserve to have this on you, probably. Theft. We, we promise, if you want to make final decision on what we end up putting in these, give you that responsibility. But I think we hold on to Otherwise, they could get used on someone innocent again.
Fine. I'm not happy about it.
Actually, I have a great idea.
Ladies, what's your idea?
It's like, Silverhand, right? Or
Yes,
yeah, okay.
Lady Silverhand.
So, Lady Silverhand, do you happen to have any books on just history? History, like general world history or continent history, anything like that?
Yes, we of course have a library with many,
All right,
many such resources.
fantastic. I'm gonna get you all caught up to speed as much as I can. If anything, we'll read on the road. I am a scribe, so if there's anything you don't understand that's in our current script, I can try translating via what you write. There's a lot, but
I'm picking up on that. How long has it been, roughly?
so don't freak out. Um, but and then he whispers in her ear, or is it her, they, or
The
what?
characters her uses she her pronouns.
She, her. Gotcha. All right. He whispers in her ear the time frame, and Kale, what's that time frame?
Oh shoot, we were just looking at this last
Hold on,
session.
I got it right here on my phone.
Oh, yeah, actually, I know we have it.
I'll be like, it's been 26,000 years.
Yeah, there we go.
It's been a minute.
And you're still as cute as however old you are when you were sealed.
Yeah, as I say, Thestra, you're not a very old gnome.
No, I'm not. Hold on. How old is my character?
Well, now you
You're
I had
are.
it written down. Well, yeah, now I'm old.
You look great for your
Traveler.
age.
Thestra's gonna start hyperventilating.
Yeah. As I say, you don't need a
Breathing
wisdom
in through your
save. You are
nose.
freaking out.
Yeah, there's no stopping it. Panic
In through
attack
the nose, out
time.
through the mouth. All right, it's okay.
That's-
Let's just go ahead and rub your back
Oh.
there.
That's
Thestra's
almost
40,
incomprehensible.
so she's
Yeah.
just past majority.
Yeah, 26,040. You're a great age. No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's like an incomprehensible amount.
Just crying.
That's
And be like,
nuts.
but that means everyone's gone.
Everyone.
Everyone is gone.
Everyone.
I mean, you're definitely a lot of people's great grand cousin, sister, uncle, mother.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
I didn't have any
look at
kids.
you were
So
from a little
siblings?
village named Targos.
yeah, it had siblings, but
So great aunt. Great.
oh my god.
On that note, that split mail is looking great, and that stuff over there is looking fantastic. Oh, let's get all of this stuff off the wall. We'll talk more about this after. All right, yep.
Are there any
Social
longbows in here?
cues, I know them. Let's make like a train. Leaf.
Okay, old
Long
man
bows and
mushroom.
dresses.
We can do that.
We can totally do that.
Did everyone get something?
Well, Will asked about longbows, and I never searched for a dress.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead and do a
I haven't
perception
grabbed
to
anything
look.
yet.
And longbows, as I said, like he's.
Am I doing?
Let's see.
Am I doing perception check or no?
You got
You
those
definitely can.
bracers, man. If you want bracers.
yeah. The braces of archery will work out beautifully for you because they give you a +2 to attack rolls with any longbow or shortbow.
Yeah, let's say you don't find one here. I mean, but there's a one you couldn't get, like a longbow easily, just like from the armory while you're here. But
Okay.
yeah, but there were those bracers of archery.
Oh, I messed up. It's not ranged attack. It's actually +2 to damage rolls, not to the attack rolls. There.
Okay. Well, let me see.
I look for anything cool.
Mm-hmm. Once, like I said, there's that robe of useful things that nobody has jumped at yet.
What's the robe of
That's
useful
awesome.
things?
It's so good.
So yeah, the robe of useful things is it has a bunch of patches on it. Oh wait. And so here, I'll use the description so I can do it better. But yeah, it has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature it represents. Once the last patch is removed, it becomes an ordinary garment. It has Actually, it has quite a bit of patches. It has the 12 that come with it, and then an additional 11 patches.
I will take that. That sounds useful.
Writing that off the list.
Cloak of Protection, Josh? Moral?
Yes, I believe I can. Honestly, it's probably one of these. Then he'll look towards the lower transmutation side on the color spectrum for cloaks and things of that nature.
Right.
But I thought I heard you mention it earlier. I wasn't sure if you did or not.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely mentioned.
Okay. Yeah, then he'll say, "Cloak of Protection, my friend."
Heat.
Sentry, you find what looks like it is a really pretty dress, but again, pretty old school looking. Alongside a hat. So there's a dress that you find pretty, and then a hat that you hadn't noticed earlier.
I pick up the hat and I ask Mora if there's anything special about it. I like hats.
I like hats too.
Is it special?
Yeah.
Waves in face.
Yes. It's like right in your face, and you're like,
I'm gonna touch it, and I'm gonna go, what do?
It's a hat of disguise.
Oh, it's just a hat of disguise.
I want it.
I kind of figured.
I could disguise myself into any pretty dress. It's fine.
Yep. Yep, you can.
Can I make it look like larger cat ears?
While wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the Disguised Self spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed, so within the confines of Disguised Self. And
You want double ears, like that one cat.
I was thinking about it.
So that's like 4 ears.
Yes.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Because for you, you already have some items on you.
A handful, yeah.
Sorry. Ugh. I apologize for being gross. There are also a couple of pairs of boots.
Kind of boots.
Moral.
Fancy ones.
What kind of boots are these? What do?
You can see that there are boots of striding and springing. And sorry. Some boots of the Winterlands. Thank you.
What do those boots do? I'm used to snow.
Yeah, so I don't know that you'll want those or if you want those or not, Buster, based on what you already know and have. But the boots of the Winterlands are furred boots that are snug and feel quite warm. They give you resistance to cold damage. You ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow and tolerate temperatures as low as -50 without any additional protection. If you wear heavy clothes, you can tolerate temperatures as low as -100 degrees Fahrenheit. And the stringing and striding and springing, I can't speak, make your walking speed 30 feet unless it's higher, and you can jump 3 times the normal distance.
I'll take that because my walking speed's 25 because I'm short.
Leaving a pair of boots of the Winterlands.
I kind of already get that from Born.
Although
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
kind of want to
saying.
take
Is
those just because like I'm a hoarder for magic items, but I will
We
leave
could
them.
throw it if it's available. We could throw it in the group inventory.
Mm.
yeah, and then
Boots
like
of
I
what?
said, there
Yeah.
was the Winterlands.
Okay.
They're an uncommon item that requires attunement.
Yeah, and then last thing, I can't remember. Are short swords in simple weapons or are they martial?
Simple, I think.
I thought they were simple.
I just wanted to make double sure.
I'm not positive. I mean, look, my brain is mushy today. Um, it's weird. Roll20 was trying to tell me that there was no such thing, and I'm like, to agree to disagree there. It's Marshall. You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you. Sorry, I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's Marshall.
Dang it. Oh well. Yeah, I think that the only other thing that you'll look for in here is ammunition. So like crossbow ammunition or things of that nature. Crossbow and bow ammunition. So arrows and bolts.
Yeah, because those ones are different because they lose their magical property once they are used. Right?
No, they as long as you go pick them up, they're still up. So a +1 arrow will still be a +1 arrow, no matter how you shake it. It's only if it gets destroyed in the process. It's of those are the ammunition stays that way.
I mean,
You
that's
just have
different
to
than
go
what
pick
the
it up.
DMG says, but like
What?
I think I prefer that, to be honest.
Because it
Like
doesn't make
as
sense.
Kale.
Yeah, I guess
No,
it doesn't
exactly.
make sense to me.
That's the thing. No, I agree with you, but it does say that the bonus is determined by the rarity of the ammunition. Once it hits a target, the ammunition is no longer magical. And that's in the DMG.
That's weird. I mean that's fine. Then I won't look
I
for
tend
it.
to
That's
agree
no
with
big
you.
deal.
I mean, you can still look for it. I just wanted to more point that out, that it's
Right.
something that I find a bittersweet gift to give to my players, unlike something like an arrow of slaying or something like that, unless you were to do something to make it permanently magical.
Right. Um, yeah, and actually, I'll look around with Lupina for a longbow and a short bow. The short bow, that's not martial. That's simple.
Right.
I
And
remember.
I was wondering,
What's up,
just
Lucas?
before we left, are there any potions that I could look at? I was like,
Oh, there were a ton of potions in here.
Yep.
could
That's
I
what I was saying.
see if I could find a potion of haste?
I am your potion of haste.
I was gonna say you don't. Well, you're not great at identifying, right?
Well, I
But
do have medicine. I do have
um,
perception.
sure. But you do find. So say you're gonna find some potions. But see, I don't think
Could I identify any medicine?
does it say you could find some healing potions
Okay.
when you're looking through, and a couple of regular ones, and then one that's superior healing.
Oh,
And then you do find one potion that's got a transparent liquid and a sliver of a giant's fingernail floating in it.
Gross.
uh,
Uh, also, gauntlets and belts. Those are the two things I'm actually going to look at.
It's like it would probably be something giant strength.
Yeah, it's a potion of
Or
fire
ogre
giant
power.
strength.
Of what giant strength?
Fire
Fire
giant.
Um.
So
Do I see any other? Do I see any other potions other?
yeah, there's a potion of longevity.
Okay. Am I allowed to take that?
Right now, you guys have been given pretty free reign to raid this room. So it's between each other on what you can have and not have, as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
I would like to shove some shiny jewels and gold in my pockets.
Yeah, if there's any like kind of nifty things that maybe I've never seen before, I'd be interested in looking at those. All this
Oh yeah,
modern stuff.
as I say, that basically is like this almost this entire room.
Yeah, I'm
Really,
just gonna
what's
be
more
looking
different
at
are the handful
touching
of items,
everything.
that look more that look familiar to you, or the
Mhm.
ones that stand out versus not,
Yeah.
right?
Well, maybe I'll look at the ones that I'm maybe more familiar with. Either yeah, whatever's cool catches my attention. A lot of cool stuff in here.
Mhm. Um, so there's a belt of dwarven kind.
You immediately grow a beard.
Oh God,
You have a
no.
50% chance of growing a beard at
I'm
each spawn,
fine.
if you're capable of growing one.
Oh, okay.
It says.
I think I'll pass.
I was talking to Josh because he said Mora was looking for a belt.
Oh, more. Okay, sorry. I thought we were
Yeah,
still
that's
talking about this.
hilarious.
But yeah, all about me. Yeah. Just give it
Yeah,
to Old
so
Man Mushroom.
Thestra, yeah, you do see inside one of the boxes what look like a little pile of these black spears that are like 3/4 of an inch in diameter,
What
shiny
dis?
black spears. And Violet, it actually works out for you because in the dress that you found, it had an interior thing in a little velvet bag of gems.
Ooh.
Yay!
What dis?
I got shiny dress.
Do you have Identify, Thestra?
I think I do. Let me double check my spells. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I can do it too. Heh. Magic.
Ritual cast it. Ritual cast it.
Identify. Yes, I
So
can do that.
we'll say that that's yeah. So it's you found 5 beads of force.
5 beards.
Yeah, 5
5
beards of force is
beers.
different.
Yeah.
5
5
beads of
beads
force.
of force. Interesting.
And
I
those
like
bows
that.
that Lupina was looking for earlier.
And you found a plus also a +2 short bow.
Ooh, I'll
Sorry
take
about
that.
that, Lupinia. No,
Oh no.
Lupinia was looking for that one earlier.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm taking everything.
Yeah, I hear that.
Mine.
Yeah, well, it's either no longbows
Don't you
of
already have
any
a
special
crossbow?
kind.
No,
For
I do
as
not
I say,
actually.
honestly, when I was looking,
I do have a. I have arrows. Which kind of shooting thing do I have? Oh, I have a short bow. Yeah, not short bow.
yeah, yeah. I'll just say yes. You can see a +1 longbow and
okay,
I'll take the longbow.
it's like that works more for you, right? Right, Lavinia?
Yeah, I said I'll take the longbow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works for you. Perfect. As he picks it up, identifies it, and hands it to you.
He's making out like a demon over there. But yeah, Kara, do you not have a crossbow? I thought you did.
I do. I couldn't find it on my sheet.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, and then I will find one heavy crossbow. It can be normal. It doesn't have to be, but it can be normal. But if there's a magical one here, I'll grab that.
Okay. Um, yeah, you see crossbow. What was I just looking at? Yeah, you do see a crossbow that is magical. You think it's just a normal +1.
I know what I can toss onto this. Make it a very good crossbow.
Mm.
Who's proficient in the martial arts?
Martial weapon.
Here you go, my good friend. If they're far away, shoot them with this. Later on, I'm going to put repeating on it. You don't have to worry about bolts anymore.
Is that for me?
Yes.
Or well? Oh,
This is.
okay. Thank you.
I'm going to put repeating on both of them. It's really weird how that works, but apparently it works. It just shot into my brain last night. I have the runes in place. Hooray!
Mm.
Huzzah!
And actually, Moral, you'll notice that Thestra has a couple of items on her that are glowing.
You got a lot of items on you that are glowing. You doing all right over there?
I have a few that I might have picked up here and there.
The adventuring sort.
Actually,
Um,
I noticed you casting some stuff. I'm guessing you are also in the magical arts?
Yes, I'm a bard.
Oh! Vocalizing your magic.
Indeed.
Brilliant!
Bard of Eloquence. Or College of Eloquence.
Ooh!
I talk good, everyone. I talk good.
Me words good too.
You speak very well.
Thank you.
they,
Thank you, Miss Flower.
Uh,
but yeah,
Honestly, this belt I think will do well for Actually, Liam,
what's
I
the
think
belt
this
do? What
it
do?
gives you dark vision.
Oh,
It
also
also
buffs your
gives you
con score.
by 2.
magical darkness or regular darkness?
Regular darkness. You get all the abilities of a dwarf. You also get poison resistance, and
You can read, write, and speak Dwarvish when you're attuned to it. And you have a 50% chance of growing a thick beard every day.
just keep growing it out until it becomes so you can braid it and then use it as a weapon.
I get bonus to con.
+2.
Yeah,
How many things can you attune to at once?
3.
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
That's
Just
part
making
of the
sure.
downside of attunement slots.
Yeah. The boots of striding and stringing over there. The boots of winter kind. He actually will slap on his feet.
Moral?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morrowell.
Moral, the boots of the Winterland makes sense. I think Thestra already wanted those boots of freeing and striding, because Thestra is the only one who had movement below 30 feet.
Yeah, I think it just makes sense.
Yeah.
The only time that we'll ever change it up is if we want Liam to leap across a chasm, and
I
we'll
think
just
Luke.
take them off and put
I
them
think
on him.
I think Liam's holding out for winged boots myself. Maybe he's still levitating. Can you
I've got you
imagine?
covered, bro. I've got you
One
covered.
one of the first D&D campaigns I ever watched, there was a paladin who had winged boots in it, and it
Yeah.
was it
It's called
can be
levitation,
strategic.
Holmes. Oh boy. All right. I think that's good. The other stuff we'll leave here. I think that'll work out, and I think we're a lot more prepared for our death-defying journey. Are you easily scared, Thestra?
No.
Good.
Probably if I was, I wouldn't be here.
Fair enough. And Lupina, did you have everything that you need?
Pretty sure I do.
Thank you, Lupina. Let's see. We have potions. You identified the potions there, Liam.
A couple. And I was gonna ask how many. How many potions of healing were available?
Having the ability to heal ourselves without the need for magic is always something worth it.
Is it like 2 or 3?
I do have that staff still.
There were 3 regular potions of healing and then 1 potion of superior healing.
Gotcha.
And oh, that's the other thing. I'm actually gonna. It's like Liam, you have a Lupina. Is there any leathers in here that tickle your fancy? Something that you can make along the road? And Liam, is there any sort of components in here that you might be able to make something special with?
I mostly get my stuff from nature.
That's what I'm saying, is that he might have a couple things from nature in here that happen to be rare components. It's kind of like whenever I look
Yeah.
around for magic components.
Well, I wanted to get components for potion of haste or potion of well,
Yeah,
I don't know if I could make that as someone with just medicine and not like alchemy. That might be alchemy.
I'm not sure I'm on that one either, but I'd say that Moral, he doesn't actually have that much of that kind of stuff in here. It
Yeah.
seems to be more of like a hoard of treasures.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And I do think that stockpiling a little bit of money for the road would be a good. Violet, I already see that you're on it.
Yeah.
You don't see shit.
Is
As
there
I
any
say,
Partly-
platinum
Violet.
around? Might take one of
Yeah.
those.
Some platinum. Yeah, some platinum would be.
Make sure that we keep some regular gold on us, because platinum will turn heads.
So you
Go
got any
figure.
platinum?
God,
my
he
God.
plans.
Got any
Actually,
plant?
The spice.
the spice. But honestly, he'll make sure he stockpiles on enough gold that he thinks is enough gold.
Yeah, you're gonna find plenty of gold pieces. That's true. The answer is you find, and you're rummaging through stuff, a single piece of platinum.
I'm gonna pocket that. I
Uh,
don't even care who sees me.
I'm
Actually, I
actually
care
gonna
maybe a
Absolutely.
little bit, but I'm pocketing it. It doesn't matter.
pocket. I think. Actually, we'll go with 500 gold. I think makes sense. It's not 2,000 or 5,000 gold like what I need, but it's getting there.
Liam will take 501 gold.
Ah.
Also,
Lupinia's
because I have
stockpile.
49 gold on me, so I still.
Are we wearing gold now?
Meanwhile,
Violet will take
yeah.
however much she can shove in her pockets.
yeah, Lady Silverhand has called for 2 scribes that are going to come down and start inventorying everything that you leave behind. So,
I
yeah,
shove
Violet,
everything in
like,
my
well,
bag. Everything,
it's
absolutely.
and
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I just imagine you just
Liam
like,
has a
In that
large.
case.
like Abu,
Yep,
just like
exactly.
stuffing your bag full of gold.
Bags of holding. Bags of holding. Do we have any of those?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Fuck.
He actually pats you on the shoulder and he whispers in your ear,
You get one of those.
"I'm gonna make them."
Yay.
He's like, if God / the DM won't give me one, I'll help
make
myself.
They'll have blackjack and hookers.
Exactly.
The blackjack.
Exactly. But
Dead
exactly,
hookers, 'cause
Bender.
nothing can breathe in there.
Love it.
Well, they have
Let's
enough
see.
air for 10 minutes if I remember correctly.
Are we?
I
Are
look
we
forward
good
to
now?
seeing how you guys act, as let's say. That's actually what Lady Silverhand will ask, and it's like,
Yeah.
do you think that this is going to help you along your way?
I honestly think this will
Absolutely.
make it so that we don't die. This is actually really good. This is the not die equipment. I like it. Also, I'm gonna need to find at least 10 bags that I can carry with me. That'd be great.
I
Nothing
can
with
make you
nothing in them.
bags.
Like nothing in them. Oh, actually, that would be great. Honestly, just 10 bags that are relatively tough. I think that'll be good. Preferably with acid resistance. That's all right. We'll work on that later. Workshop it.
Yeah.
Woo. Party. I can't wait. I love bags of holding.
Yeah, we drag our ill-begotten loot up from the depths of the
No,
vault.
no. Virtue gotten.
Oh.
No ill gotten here.
Oh, so I'm virtue gotten? Okay, I see.
Yes.
Do you want to be left in the in the bottle?
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Not ill
that's what I
gotten now, are
thought.
we?
I mean, to be fair, they got things virtuously. I opened the bottle.
That is true. Thank you, Miss Flower. I forgot your name. I'm not gonna use any other though.
Perfect. That's fine. You can call me whatever you want. Pats on head.
Oh,
If
yes.
that's the case, you can just call me a mushroom because that's what my first name is.
Yeah,
That's
Moral.
moral.
what they
Old
Mushroom.
man mushroom there.
Old man mushroom. Thank you.
And then we got big and tall. And then
Big
we
and
have
tall.
Lupina. I'll think of something for Lupina. Probably dragon.
Scales, McStuffins.
Why McStuffins?
Well, I don't know. I was trying to throw something fun on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies.
We got flower, we got old man mushroom, we got dragon, and we got big and tall. And then
we
God.
got
As you guys
tiny but mighty.
walk out, the solar who you had been ignoring floats out after you, and says,
Still there.
"Before, yes, he's been here the entire fucking time."
Oh
It's like,
goodness. I
oh,
thought we sent him
sorry.
home.
I thought we said you're free.
Oh
Means
no,
you
he
can do whatever you want.
said he was going to go, but before he did, he was going to thank you for freeing him, and then you all just
Oh.
like forgot about him. So he's just been
Oh yeah,
waiting.
he did. Whoops, sorry man. He was standing in the corner in the dark.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things got shoved in my face all at once, so apologies for the ignorance.
That's okay. And he's going to bestow each of you with a charm of heroism.
Hey.
So once you use it, the charm will vanish, but it's an indefinite until you use it. The charm allows you to give yourself the benefit of a potion of heroism as an action.
Nice.
Oh.
So we go into the final battle. Everybody pops a charm.
Or to save your life in the meantime, depending on what happens first.
Yeah, but that's not cool enough.
You're like, I want to be cool, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, rule of cool does win sometimes, doesn't it?
So far, I think that's it. That's what's been the whole game.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's
I do like
great.
having fun. But yeah, after that though, he will teleport away. But yeah, he just been like standing there, just like watching you guys just loot the shit out of that vault, just hanging out, like, yep, like having this like debate. Like,
I was supposed to think. What do you do? Why is everybody? Okay.
you just like go back and forth and like bickering. He's just like, I'll wait.
He's got time. He's immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I meant to ask you more questions.
You thought he was already gone.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Such a struggle for me because like I'm naturally greedy, but like I'm trying to be an ascetic with Liam. So it's like
Yeah, right. You're just like
my natural
fighting your nature. Yeah.
It was a gift.
Was a gift.
Yeah.
I
Abundance
identified
has
it
its
and
own
then I
things.
handed it to you. Big brain thoughts.
Big brain thoughts indeed.
So we've walked out of the chamber.
As I say,
Vault.
yeah, as I say, Lady Silverhand will walk with her system back up with you while the scribes stay and are inventorying stuff.
Okay.
And just kind of, what's up?
I don't know. I'm just imagining like once we get out of the room, like that's just gonna be like total shock. Like this is a city, biggest.
Yeah.
This is like 10 cities. It's huge.
Yeah, you've never seen
So
anything
many
like
new
this
things.
before.
Just frozen in shock at like in the doorway.
Well, what's even
Not
better?
to mention the giants outside.
God, you're right.
We're like, oh yeah, I forgot. We need to talk to those giants, don't we?
Yeah.
We can, I guess. I'm good
Yeah.
now.
I can we guess? Yes.
Well, yeah. Oh, I also need to go to the library as well and pick up a book of history for you. History, local customs, things of that nature, things of this time period, so that you're not completely out of the loop. You had pubs and things like that.
Oh yes, we had pubs.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
can hold my
Loud,
liquor. We're good.
boisterous. Everybody likes to sing, dance, or everybody likes to be sad, humdrum, or fight each other.
Yeah, that's familiar. I get that.
Okay, cool.
You guys haven't changed alcohol, right? That's still the same.
It's maybe gotten better.
Better. Well, we'll see.
I'm not sure, but we will go drinking once this is all over.
I'm gonna need it.
I'm gonna need it too.
Liam is
Alright, so
actively
you
drinking a pint. Like, what?
nice as you guys leave. He's like, yeah, later. Like Violet's later. Yeah.
Then,
He didn't say how much later.
Yeah, that's very true.
I didn't agree to any of them. So it's happening whether you like it or not.
Mm.
It's hydration. All right, hydration.
Yeah, so I imagine over a very good pint, you'll want to tell them a bit about yourself, maybe, Thestro?
Yeah, I will.
Moral sounds like he needs a drink.
Daddy needs his alky.
Oh God,
Oh,
please
God.
don't say that.
Ah, apologies. On that same note,
You're more like Grandpappy. Okay.
Sorry, father needs the donkey.
Liam
Yeah, right.
will set a pint mug in front of Thestra. Be like, 27,000 years without beer. I can't imagine. Like, look off, 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah,
Slug
just,
slug.
just going.
and he's like, and just letting you know, and he like gets down real close. He's like, you know, I'm only in like my 20s, right?
You're what?
Don't say anything. There's people that are chasing me around, but that is the deal. And he's like whispering it to you, and he's
Yeah,
like,
to this point, Festra, not at all tempted to see you through your disguise.
he's like,
yeah, no, I'm just drinking.
yeah. So it's all right. You'll see my face later.
Is that a threat?
Nah,
No.
it can be.
Is it a threat or a promise? I don't even know at this point. Drink.
Cheers.
Boom.
Booze.
Wait, you said this was beer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just
Dale.
it's pretty good, I'll say. I don't know better, but pretty good.
Wait till you have dwarven fire wine. And
Ooh. Oh no,
oh,
touching the light, sorry.
orc grog is pretty okay if you're really wanting to get smashed. Lupini, what do you drink?
I like that
I think you were
fire
a wine or
brandy.
mead person.
Yeah, that
Oh, nice,
fire
yeah.
brandy that they had at what was that? Where were we that first town?
Yeah, it's over at the spine, right? The fire brandy.
Yeah.
Do you
That
guys
shit
still have
was
fire brandy?
delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think they've tinkered around with it a little bit. You might
Ooh.
have said an artificer may have had a hand in it. I'm not sure.
I'm intrigued.
The dwarves have one hell of a thing going for them. Making alcohol and digging. Just kidding, they do a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, right.
You could
But
say
they are
they
really
rock.
Oh.
they do rock. That's a good geology joke. Great one, Lupina. Up high.
There's rock. What do you
Yeah.
mean? Do rocks mean something else here?
No, it's like you rock. You're amazing. You're.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I get it now.
So yes, it is different.
Yeah. There's also the Bard Rock Cafe, right? I think it's somewhere. It's one of these
Jesus.
towns.
Bard Rock.
But yeah, it's gonna be like that. Fester just won't understand any of your little like things for a while.
What?
It's all right. We drink and then we read. Wait.
Ooh, it's good pastime.
Actually, that's brilliant.
Violet wants to ask Lady Silverhand on a proper date.
Okay. Okay. You gotta. Are you doing that? I guess before you guys head out, or are you just like gonna go back and ask her?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go with them to the tavern. I'm just gonna ask
Okay.
her on a date.
Okay. Nice.
I think Liam's gonna send that letter to.
Droofy.
I thought we sent that out last time.
You
Did
sent it
we?
last time.
Okay.
Yeah, you
did I
did.
get a response?
No,
Well,
that was
wait.
gonna happen. What?
Your letter or your letter? You had two.
Porque no los dos, you know.
Yes.
Well, I have. Don't worry about it. I haven't gotten a response to either. So
He was trying to write her a vitamin D prescription. Okay, Jesus.
Oof. Gross.
Well, they don't get enough
Nice.
sunlight. They don't get enough sunlight up there. You need an extra, supplement of vitamin D in the mountains.
Anyway,
It's just orange juice. I'm sending you a letter with some orange juice.
perfect.
A good recipe for
I
that,
thought it
yes.
was C.
Sure.
What are oranges?
Yeah.
We don't have those up near the spine.
Oh, you will have.
That's funny.
Oh, we're gonna eat everything. One of all the foods, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah, I'm sure
Oh,
food's
Jesus.
changed a lot.
We just
Oh, my
plunked out a
goodness.
giant bag of money and we're like, food.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And meanwhile,
Perfect.
Violet's wooing the lady of Waterdeep over here.
Yeah, she's just gonna
With your-
say, would you honor me with your company for the evening?
Aw.
Oh, that would be delightful.
Yay! We don't have to role
Yay.
play it. I just want to take her to dinner and buy her some drinks.
No problem. I was gonna say, like,
with how you're now independently wealthy.
Well, I was
I
already
was gonna
kind of
say-
independently wealthy.
Oh, fair.
She
yeah,
stole
that's fair
everything.
enough.
But
Very
yeah, I just
independently.
want to schmooze her. She's a fine lady. I'm not trying to get her in the sack. Just want to take her on a nice
No,
date.
it's totally fine. Yeah, so she'll take you so that you guys can go to like a nicer like restaurant and tavern, where you can see that there are indeed other nobles enjoying themselves, while the rest of the crew is over in the tavern
Yeah.
hanging out.
Violet is gonna use her hat of disguise to like straight up Jessica Rabbit dress it up.
Just like a sexy
Nice.
cat.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. She'll get dressed up in one of her own nice dresses.
A deep V between, dress.
Right.
Yep. Low back, deep V, all the
Just like
goods
going for it.
right there. Yeah.
A lot of leg.
Just like
Maybe a pendant that like has a picture of Lady Silverhand's like emblem in it. Yeah, thanks.
Bolo
nice.
tie.
Yeah, that's do you have that description right of the disguise self spell?
Yeah, I
You
do.
know how to see it. Okay, good. Perfect.
You got Lola and Jessica Rabbit just combined together. Don't call
That's
me
what happens.
doll.
So, yes, you go out and you have a lovely evening of decadence while Thestra experiences all the food.
All the food. And I think when I'm drunk enough, I will maybe play some old music.
Nice.
I am Bard and will do. And will do Bard things.
Liam, you play.
I play the viol. I was.
Nice.
I do too.
Hey, can I accompany you?
Oh my god.
Dueling veal!
Absolutely.
Thestra's Beetle is like so tiny compared to Liam's.
It's a violin.
Right, just because they're both like they're both like upright basses. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It would be like the size of a violin to Liam.
Mhm.
Amazing. So are we doing performance offs?
Yes.
I think you will. Dueling viols.
Would you say they
That's
get
my first one.
advantage on this or disadvantage?
Jesus.
How are we feeling? We feeling spicy?
Well,
That was
as I
pretty
say, you both
spicy.
do really well. Yeah, as I say, you both do really well with it. But definitely, you can tell that Thestra, though she hasn't played in a while, is a very skilled musician. But Liam, he's really good too. He definitely holds his own.
We're doing a Devil Went Down to Waterdeep.
Devil Went Down to
Devil Went Down to
Georgia.
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me my fiddle of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viol of gold.
Viola
it's
gold.
2 cellos, except it's 2 viols.
Wonderful.
Chasme went down to Waterdeep, was stuck in a iron bottle, was
Too soon.
in a
Too soon.
bind. Yeah, was in a bind.
Yeah, Cathestra's like flashback intensifies. Yeah.
Well, that's why it's such a
Exactly.
good performance. Full of passion.
All the emotion.
Lots of
happening.
crying, mostly
Yeah.
crying. Mostly crying.
Mhm. And yeah, I'll sing some stories of old. I think maybe about. I think I'll stay away from the subject of giants, considering what's outside. But maybe some local heroes, or maybe some old heroes that maybe
I think they'd all be old by now, wouldn't they?
they would
Yeah, as
be,
I'd say,
or
they're
maybe
old to
some
you,
not so
so
old
you're doing some
heroes
ancient
for
history.
me.
Yeah.
Some not so old heroes for me. He'd be like, this young upstart, and it's like fucking everyone's like, yeah, everyone knows who this fucking is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Moral, you're sitting here, it's like, who? What? It's like, you have to do with all your
History
notes.
check!
Just,
Yeah, right.
I once met this young guy named Hercules.
Was that a nat 20 on history?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Damn.
It
On
was.
stuff that doesn't
Nice.
matter.
It just happened that,
Does
yeah,
matter.
like when you were going to the
Matters to
library
me.
earlier and you're trying to catch up on stuff, to do, like, now you know all the stuff that matters to Thestra. So you're sitting here like, oh, I know all of these obscure heroes. Or
Yay!
Like, I actually remembered all of that. I need to write this down.
nice. Yeah, but the music style will be a little bit different, and yeah, it's definitely music that you've never heard before. So, but yeah,
Well, if we both play the viol, if we need to make some performance checks, I'll back you up.
Nice.
That's
perfect.
Perfect.
because I took a former background,
Mhm.
but I'm a pit fighter.
Okay.
I still got a musical instrument.
Yeah, I get a few because I'm a bard, but as my background, I'm a courtier, so I would run back and forth between like towns to give news and important messages.
A town crier that's a gnome. It's amazing.
No, crier, courtier. I was mostly in town hall buildings, and if there was castles and other such around, that's where I would go. But there's not, so I don't.
Well, we'll have
Yeah,
to.
so
I did court stuff.
All I heard was
good
aristocrat,
old
and
stuff.
Liam was nodding. Like, all right, I get you.
He's like, yep.
I talk good with the politicians.
And in the middle of this, let's say a paper bird will fly in as the door opens and flutter right up to you, Liam.
Oh my.
What is that?
Yeah, you've never seen anything like that before.
And actually, he'll run up. Lover.
Oh.
He'll
That
like
are they?
face
ridiculous.
palm Moral,
Oh,
just like
okay.
thank you, Moral.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Liam
Yeah, so
will open
Liam,
it.
yeah, let's say Droopy tells you to meet her outside of town tomorrow evening, near, I think, outside of the North Gate.
Liam will say, "Oh, looks like Droopy's gonna be here. He wants me to meet her." Does it say to come alone?
Oh no.
Yeah, yes, it's
Do you
like
want-
to come alone, and you can see like it will look like huge lips, just like she tried to like kiss the letter. It's just like the covers
Do I-
like the entire message.
Do I smell
Oh.
her scent?
Oh.
Yes, it's perfect. I like the phrasing on that, but yes, absolutely.
Perfect phrasing.
Oh, I don't like it. Okay, yeah, you could definitely go alone, Liam.
Oh, don't worry.
I see some things haven't changed in my time. Jeez.
It's like, would you like some toys? Anyways, moving on. This is an
No, I
adult.
What do we
just
got?
got the
Oils,
potion of
oil of
slipperiness.
slipperiness?
Yes. I
A perfect place for us to wrap up the session.
I'm all kitted out, baby. Oh
I thought you did the
Um,
oil of sharpness though.
He did, but we kept the oil of slipperiness that's in the party loot.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
we
I
have both.
literally just handed over to him. And I was just like, "Don't use it all in one place." Wink.
Don't spill any.
Wink.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Actually, right now he's got to the point of drinking that he's actually winking with both eyes. He's like, "Nah, wink, wink. How do you wink again?" I forgot.
hmm But I think that is where we will wrap up for this evening. We can
Thanks a lot,
decide.
everybody.
I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, essentially. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see how it goes next time. But yes, Violet, you have your lovely date. You guys drink in the tavern. You get your reply to your note, and we will pick up there next time.
Woo.
Perfect. Perfect.
And welcome to the party,
Yeah.
Vestra.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Good night.
Not everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.